This is the Tofu65. I bought this one fully assembled for the purpose of the review, and it has gauge round blacks in it. Overall, I think it sounds really nice, and it comes with a PCB that is hot swap version, and it is a V3 actually. It has per key RGB and supports VIA configurator. The layout is ANSI or ANSI, and it has a black aluminum case, which is absolutely stunning, which we'll get into further. It has a polycarbonate plate, which makes it so, like, it's like such poppy feel. The keycaps are a cement gray PBT sub-die keycap. It's very confusing, and they're cherry profile, obviously. The stabilizers are cherry screw-in stabs. There's a 60 set, actually. And then there's PCB foam, which is placed between the PCB and the plate, and case foam between the PCB and the case. And the interface, obviously, is USB-C. What else isn't anymore? The PCB comes with the keyboard, case, plate, keycap set. There's a brass weight, which is on the back, which looks insane with the little KBDfans logo. It can be taken out, but who would want to do that? And then it has, stabilizers, obviously, rubber feet and screws. It is 65%, as you can see, and it does have a software, which is really nice. Actually, a firmware, if you want me to be correct. And it's pretty cool. From the buyer, you can get a lot of things like foam, more foam mod. You can get an O-ring. You can get lubing the stabilizers, lubing. I got the stabilizers lubed, clipped, and foamed. But they also have replacing the key switches. You can get the key switches changed out for anything, really. And you can also get them lubed. You can get them filmed, everything under the sun. Now, I don't have enough money for that, so I stuck with what I could afford. And the keyboard itself, at the lowest price you can go, is $199. I believe mine came out at $203, plus taxes, which was probably $208. It was really nice, though, and the person that I bought it from, he was really nice. When I emailed him, he responded pretty quick, and the ANSI layout doesn't really bother me. He was super cool about it, showed me all the ins and outs of, like the firmware and everything. It's really nice. So, overall, what do I think as a customer of this? I think that it's a really good keyboard. I mean, it's a little pricey for what I was expecting. I mean, it's definitely very good, but I like the poppy. I'm kind of a thock person. I feel like everybody is now. But the USB-C port, look at that. It's like this circular, I love that. And I think the matte black really mixes with it. And they put PBT, the cement PBT keycaps, and I put my mountain acrylic, custom keycap, and they just feel so nice and poppy and everything. And I love the space bar. I can tell that the person who made this, or the guy, he was really into making it, and he just made it a high quality keyboard. The ANSI layout doesn't really bother me, and there's home, page up, page down, and the arrow keys, which is really nice. And I kind of miss the arrow keys on 60%, but other than that, I would stick with the 60%. I think the 65 layout, for example, all of these are kind of useless. And then I like, the arrows, obviously. But, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of, all of these. The key switches sound amazing when they're not lubed, honestly. And the foam, he put extra, so he gave me extra. It also came with a keycap puller, which was horrible and broke immediately, which I couldn't expect much. It also said KBDfans on it. I don't know what happened to it. It was it just was broken. And the keyboard also came with 2 extra key switches in case, it was damaged in the process or anything. And the box that it came in was actually 3 boxes. It was one big box. Then you open the next box, which is KBDfans. And then you open that, and there's 2 boxes underneath, which had extra keycaps, which didn't really match the keyboard. They were a different color. And so I threw them away, or put them in my bin. And then the rest came with, the foam and the keyboard and everything. And then there was also a little nice letter saying, "Thank you for buying from KBDfans." It was really nice. Overall thoughts, last things. Well, I think that the aluminum case looks amazing. I'm sorry, I can't get over it. And the sound is just so good for the price. I mean, $199 is pretty good for, you know, what you get. And overall, I think this is really good for the market and everything. And as a person, I think this is a good buy. I have a few other keyboards which which I've been using, and they just don't compare to this one. Obviously, because, you know, this one was more expensive and everything. But it sounds absolutely stunning, and I think it is a good buy if you're looking for a 65% and you kind of like this color scheme. Not to mention the weight is screw out, if I haven't already said that. It's just like really nice, and there's a lot of weight. Like, it's actually impressive. I was not expecting this high quality, and so yeah, the shipping was also really nice. They put like 3 layers of foam wrap around it and bubble wrap and everything, trying to make sure it wasn't damaged or anything. And it came pretty fast, like I think less than 20 days. It was pretty good. And I've been typing on it a few days now, and I've warmed the key switches in, and they just sound really good. I may lube them, but overall, I think it's a really good buy, and thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the next one.